Hey, this is Timmara, signing on with some more of Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. I almost wanted to say Mass Effect 2. Okay, so last time we went around the Normandy, talked to some people, talked to Vega, talked to Liara, got acclimated some stuff, and then we went to Palavan and got our Turian diplomat, although he's pretty busy right now. So now we're just trying to continue gathering resources and figure out how to start.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Gonna use your broker terminal real quick. Liara's trying to connect to Garrus. Like, come on, man. What's up?
Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Not much.
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece
Ah,
together
that
the
bloom.
blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
Yeah, talk to everybody
that
after a
high-tech?
mission, because that takes up
I'd be
time.
killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its
Problem?
name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship. Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant
Just
the
drift.
elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
Ah.
What happened?
Well, we
I
also
knew
showed
he
him
was
all the
coming.
information.
Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could.
Oh yeah, how
We
is
got away
Farron?
from Cerberus's ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers.
Obviously.
It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
Yeah, how's
Where
Farron?
is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
Hopefully he's good.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Yeah.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
So yeah, fun stuff. Yeah, I never had these conversations when I first played. First played the trilogy because I didn't have the DLC. You know, Liara came out to be as the Shadow Broker, but she did not have as many resources as this.
2 of our dreadnoughts have been lost.
Oh, I just assumed this is where Garrus would be. Main battery. Okay, he's somewhere here.
Primarch, I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Erdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
Eh, it's not doing
I'm
too
sure
bad.
it will, sir.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
He never does.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palavan behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both
No.
knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and CSEC agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along.
Back when it was simple.
We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
Everything.
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
Let's go fetch
How long
them.
has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's
I
the
hope
thing
they're
about
okay.
getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old.
That's fair.
Soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
Terrible.
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't
Especially
say there
after what
wouldn't
happened
be
to Palaven.
casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
I've
What's
noticed.
this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for CSEC, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
Right, he didn't like it
To
that he
put
left
it
CSEC.
mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
Makes a hell of a
I'm not sure
story.
even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at CSEC, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
At least he was.
I'm glad
At least he was
someone
understanding.
agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can
Yeah, a
vouch for
lot of
this new
information.
Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Next one
Let's
in
not
line.
go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus.
I mean, our three fingers,
Damn good.
kind of
to
up
have
and
you back.
down.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
I'll let you go to your calibrations. Armor-piercing ammo, yes. Okay, yeah, the more we get to know our people, we can unlock a new skill, which I think we can only use one at a time, I'm assuming. But still, Citi over here. Oh, right, we can check the map and find out. No, go check in with Vega. Yeah, check in with everybody. Check in with everybody, then we're gonna head to Citadel and do some stuff. What do we pick up? Nothing. Okay, model Quarian ship. Cool.
What the hell's up with Edie?
She's found a new home, I guess.
A super hot, sexy home. You take her on a mission, I'm gonna be just a little bit distracted.
All right. Keep the gun holstered. Just that long stare.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. You want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
Fair enough. Bring it up again.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Of course he does.
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No
Or-
promises now that I've gotten the taste for it.
Depending on the situation.
I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
I was so hoping we get it. Like, I heard that.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yeah. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
Aw.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
You can check in.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's fun.
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So, I'm a loco, huh?
Appropriate.
Yeah.
We do some pretty
I mean,
crazy stuff.
I'm pretty crazy, but the shit you've done makes me look sane.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez...
I want to know what
each other.
other nicknames you have.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
All right. Sorry, I wanted to make a mean joke, but I'll leave it alone. Okay, moving on. I know that saying and not clarifying just makes it sound way worse than it actually was, but I'm not going to clarify. Oh, wait, no. Let's check in with Joker. Yeah. Joker and Edie up front.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would've baked a cake.
All right. Calm down.
Check.
Keep it in the cockpit.
You are, Edie. Yes, you are.
All right. Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people.
Things are getting sleazy around here.
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime.
We're working on it.
Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Joker.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
He will get
I'll
up.
be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer.
I mean, you're pretty capable.
He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Up
Only
to
you
you.
can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, Will you answer them for me?
I can try.
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Okay. So yeah, and also, you know, having Edie, you know, now more sentient, basically, is, you know, that evolves in a whole different way, and we'll get there. Okay. I'm already in Citadel space. I'm still trying to figure out how the sensor things works. I'll have to look that up. So, well, let's head to the lab. Oh, wait, nope, I just realized... whatever, it's fine. I just realized this was a different thing, but... Okay, we went to somebody's lab.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley?
For some
You got the
reason...
Leviathan data for us?
Oh, boy. Did I just walk into a DLC?
The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal. But is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
I feel like this is like... I remember reading a list on, like, here's what people recommend for doing... what time to do DLCs. This is like one of the last ones.
And how did you wind up?
I think this is the Leviathan.
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't
I was not
exist,
paying attention. For some reason, I saw a lab, and I thought that'd be the hospital.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was
Loud
proven to be
motorcycles and
reality,
trucks going
our
by
entire history
outside the
changed.
apartment. Don't know if that's popping up at
Reapers
the
were
mic.
part of that reality too.
Me pointing it out.
Even
It
they
could
have
have just
a
been
history,
ignored.
Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
Uh-oh. Dramatic music.
No!
Well. I hit the button. Datapad!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Indoctrination.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I
Yes!
would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Thank you.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
It kind of looks like a Prothean artifact we found in 2.
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed.
Ooh.
But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It
Intriguing.
appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything
Although-
capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet, given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
God, I want to do this mission path now, but there's so
This
many
must be
other
the
things.
artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Okay, 1 second here. Consult galaxy map. Sorry, I'm looking around. Great. Yeah, this is a fascinating mission line, but I think I remember reading do it far later. So I just jumped into this on accident. Hold on, since we have Edie. Nope, I always do that too fast. Ooh, decoy, that looks fun. Unshackled AI, the usual stat boost. Squad bonus, because that's always more fun. And ooh. Actually, yeah, let's increase decoy, because that's a fun sounding ability.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
That doesn't tell us anything. Is that a Krogan head? Oh, it's a statue head. Finally got a good look at it.
Is this Prothean?
Yes. I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Prothean artifacts.
Oh.
These are no results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Solarian?
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
Hold on, looking around. Blackout moments. Hey. Ultralight materials. Okay, cool. Sorry, just looking around. This is a cool mission path, and I kind of wish I hadn't done this.
Sovereign. Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Probably enough, because he can still indoctrinate people, even though he's dead.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan.
Literal, probably.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
Literal.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Where's his body? Awesome. Edie, you didn't need to join me in there.
By Anne Bryson.
Whoops.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Aw.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Doesn't make me feel better.
The encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
Oh, be nice.
Data on the Rachni.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence.
Yep.
But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan.
Well, if we can find the Rachni.
Containing data on Rachni movements earlier. It may be relevant.
I'm good friends with the Rachni. They owe me.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it.
Oops.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Alright.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
I was looking around, I saw the other thing pop up. There we go.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding it
Alright,
now.
cool. Sorry, this is kind of like a little mystery flavor right now. Yeah, close to his heart. Where's his body? That's where he's probably taken away.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in
Oh,
the log.
there's a
He
upstairs.
said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can
It's hard to
use these
read.
numbers to construct a decryption key.
Oh.
All right, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Oh, okay. I thought it was really literal, like it be in his pocket or something.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the...
She looks familiar. I know that's a generic model, but something about it.
But the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least. And its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there. Unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Well. Alright. Get to that data pad, and it should be all the interactables.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Okay, it's gotta be everything we need. Level 35, yeah. feel like we're still missing something. Okay.
Element 0 deposits.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Reaper activity?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Probably the Prothean thing.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 3 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Can we?
Blackout crimes?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Yeah, that probably nothing.
3 possibilities.
Okay, just let me...
Alien sightings.
That one
We
seems
have a
likely.
match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Alright, cool. So I think we got it. Okay. This seems like a really fascinating mission line, and I don't want to stop. But I know there's other missions we gotta do. We gotta increase the team before we do something big. And again, I read that it's recommended maybe do some of these later. Oh, God, it's gonna bug the hell out of me. Okay, let's just start outside the gate in case there's anybody to talk to. We gotta check in with Ashley. We gotta talk to everybody. Ugh, so much to do. Or there's nobody to talk to, so... I'm just checking the map in case there was anyone here. I think we're good. Embassies, we definitely gotta go there. Let's head to the hospital. Oh! Thane! I recognize that back from anywhere. That came out wrong.
When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
It was a whole thing.
Good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
You don't know her.
Dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
Oh.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Kepral syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Yeah, goodbye. You want to hang out?
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention.
We'll still take care of you.
You will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
Oh, so sad, and can't do anything
I wish
for
the
him.
best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
All right, at least things are going good with Goliath.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Puerto Memorial.
Oh.
President Puerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the BI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know who did it.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Puerto Memorial.
Sorry, so yeah, I guess you can just interject and thing.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
Okay, I guess we helped. Yeah, I forgot, we can just interject in things. And...
only want to talk to another Asari. Welcome to Serta.
Metagel capacity, yeah, why not?
Thank you for shopping.
Sorry, getting distracted. Dr. McHale.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How's Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive...
For some reason, I thought she was the daughter of
multiple shoulder
Bryson.
fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
This war has left a lot of injured people homeless. How's your center handling the extra load?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst.
As they should.
I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Alright, just checking in with her. Didn't really talk to her that much, but... Okay, yeah, check in with Ashley.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina?
Udina, I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought.
But you should
Here,
say yes.
I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Thanks. That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving the orders, I need to be able to count on you.
Right.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Get some rest. You need anything at all, let me know.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
Nope, keep talking. It's fine.
So, what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Okay, now other topics.
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
Speaking of Eden Prime, we gotta head there soon.
You did the best you could. and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I'll be back.
So
And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there.
whatever they have.
I'll fight with honor and courage, sir.
Roger that.
They must have something.
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're past that. Fresh start.
I hope.
It's gonna take time.
Copy that. But not too long. The bad guys aren't taking coffee breaks.
In fact, they can't.
Okay, what is this? Healing through guilt?
Seems to be working. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
I can't help but I remember it doesn't end well.
We can't afford to be at each other's throats.
Again, I feel like I missed a lot of dialogue with Ashley in Mass Effect 1, so I feel like we're missing a lot.
Family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
I have my moments, believe me.
I also...
You know, I'm glad to hear it.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything.
But the Cerberus thing muddied it.
Maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
You too, Shepard.
Alright. So yeah, we weren't that close to Ashley in the first game, because again, I completely forgot that she was, you know, space racist. But, you know, I remembered that... I forgot that, but then afterward, I thought it was getting better, and I couldn't remember. But, you know, it's one thing that she was against Cerberus completely, you know, adamantly, so that's saying a lot. Sorry, I'm just in my chair. Butt's starting to hurt, and it's late at night. Hold on, let's check out the embassies real quick before we head to Purgatory, because then we gotta talk to Arya. Commander Bailey, John Dumbao. It's a new person. I'm just checking. Might as well check in with Bailey since we're here. What?
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Shepard?
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war.
There's gonna be a lot of diplomacy, just talking to people for hours on end.
Reports on suspicious behavior.
It'll probably get worse.
Yeah, if it ever gets.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we don't need to really focus on him too much. Okay. Oh. In the wrong direction. Oh.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Nothing.
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
Well,
the Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto.
Oh.
I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
Well, no.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need
I'll be sure to let her know.
I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
All right, that's
What do you
interesting.
need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
We kind of are, but, you know, every bit helps. Okay, this is something.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Hey there.
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
Sorry, this is fun.
I figured
Just
it
I was
wouldn't hurt
not.
to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Go right ahead. I mean, this is a Spectre place, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Spectre terminal. Hanar embassy tracking. Oh, I can authorize. Sure, authorize, whatever. Enable. Sure.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious
Didn't mean to cut her off.
in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Nobody's perfect.
Okay, wait a second. Sure. Okay. Anyways, sorry. I didn't even read that, but I think we're good. So what do we do? Hold on. Oh, we got so many. Citadel, Hanar diplomat. In the Presidium embassies. I don't know what else we can do about something. Okay, we got an interesting little mission. Sorry, we're running around.
Oh. Hello, ma'am.
Wait, hold on. Oh, just this thing flashing. Okay. Come on, move it. Okay, I don't know what else to do. Oh, terminal. Something.
Bao, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone. And Daloon is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Haloon. I'll pull his bio.
Okay.
I'll check Oloon's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao
you
catches
can.
up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
You didn't have to do that
I didn't
much.
say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
No, the door's open. Wait. Do we then go to the Spectre terminal again? No? Okay, wait, hold on. Sorry, the journals aren't as detailed, so I'm not sure what to go off of. Nothing? Okay. Maybe just another... So I just have to keep looking around. Oh, right. Okay. Hold on. Running, 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 running. Sorry, this got me a little confused, and we should wrap up here soon. I'm just having fun checking out the Citadel.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan. The Council called the invaders
Alright, sorry, maybe we gotta find another terminal somewhere else on the...
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select the destination.
Should we go to the hospital again and see if there's any terminals?
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help people.
So I know they said the embassies, but I didn't see anybody in...
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes. But clone tissue...
That guy's still having his talk about, you know, leg replacement. Ah, that's... Again, that's grim. Okay. Sorry, I want to listen, but we really should keep going. I know we gotta wrap up soon. It's also getting really hot.
Welcome to Certa.
Oh, right. We're stuck. Sorry, I have no idea what I'm doing. Check. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Purgatory because we still gotta talk to... Maybe. We still gotta talk to Arya. Oh my god, there's a lot here. Terminal.
Val, Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kage. I'll check.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win? Sure you can't squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you?
Shepard.
Commander Shepard.
I didn't even know what was going on.
I'll find them somewhere.
So my family can dock?
Commander Shepard says your family's cleared. Just tell them to hurry.
Thank you.
Sorry, kind of busy.
Thank you so much.
Terminal. Garrus is hanging around. Oh, the Spectre we were just talking to. Yeah, sorry, a lot going on right now.
Excuse me, what was your name again? Christophe Vasquez. Good to meet you. How long have you been here? I don't know how long it was since
Batarian not knowing how to deal with small talk. Batarian State Arms. Ooh. Terminus armor. That looks cool. Omniblade. Sorry, I want to spend money. I just don't know what to do. Sorry, I'm bumbling around trying to figure out what to do. See if there's anyone to talk to, anything popping up. Is that another terminal? Oh, there's no one.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bow. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
A few.
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
Oh, okay.
You were happy with your memories of KG.
Hey, I'm nostalgic, not dead.
Fair dues. Well then, okay, that's kind of... Where's Jacob? Can we hook them up? Oh, hey, the Spectre VI.
That's all. You have a copy of a Shepard VI?
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero?
This is going
We
to be
locked
home
it after
for a
some kid
while.
spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Okay.
What about the food we were promised? It's been allocated to the Presidium.
Oh, I thought I... Okay. Oop.
Shepard.
Ah, sorry, I'm getting really uncomfortable.
What's happening?
We convinced the council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
Pretty
Dead
bad.
and injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war, it's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
Alright. Just checking. Sorry, there's one more spot we can check. We can check the docking area. Where the Normandy's at. Maybe in our... When we also still have to go to Purgatory. Ah, Jesus. Maybe we should head there next. We'll run a bit long, even though I really... Didn't we already check this terminal?
Val, here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names.
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Sole name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Alright. This is starting to seem familiar, but I don't remember...
Commander Shepard, please select a destination. Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Hold on, Presidium.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
LR, ED Joker. Oh, we're fighting more spots in the Citadel. Jesus. There's so much to this place.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Dragon Blood armor, yeah. Koi fish, yeah, they always die. I'm not even gonna bother. That Reckoner armor looked really cool. I want to buy some weapons, but I'm also pretty limited. Cerberus armor,
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about any of our service warranties, affiliate branches for any and all.
there's so much talk going on.
Want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol range.
That's not really...
And Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
Yeah, just
You
after
could
that.
save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre.
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, so you better
Good
listen.
advice. Let's sign up as MedTech volunteers. How's that sound?
Much better than shooting myself in the foot with a rifle.
Yeah, sorry, the one guy just talking. He's just like, let's just jump into it. It's just like, God, no, you're gonna get yourself killed, and I'm gonna feel stupid. Active transport. We don't need to do that.
I think I'm ready to end it with him. Things weren't
Oh.
great even before he deployed, and if I pretend to be happy over the vids...
It's not fair to him or to you. With all the craziness of a war going on, you deserve to be happy.
And I'm not. I have to be honest with him.
Then you need to tell him.
Alright, good luck with that. A lot going on. Where the heck is Liara 3, Joker, ED6? I forgot how much there was at the Citadel. It's a lot easier to navigate than Mass Effect 1 Citadel, but geez. Hey, Liara. We really should wrap up. I can continue searching the Citadel later.
One call
There's
leads
just...
to
I
another.
gotta go to bed.
Here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as...
EZO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
Didn't mean to interrupt your coffee break.
But there's always just one more task or meeting.
Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavan. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
Okay. Good to know.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello. Barlavan, was he back in? Bank? Yeah, probably the guy up front. Okay, I think we're going to stop for right now because my butt's starting to hurt. It's getting really hot. It is like a warm summer night, and I gotta stop. It's already almost 11 o'clock. So, with that all being said, yeah, next time we'll just continue and keep finding our resources and keep managing the Citadel. A lot of talking to do. And I'm excited for that. It's just like, that's where the time is going to go. Alright, so, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.